I'm going to talk about outgoing pattern. Let's look at weather warning. There is no weather warning, so let's look at what caused the current weather conditions. So this is trough in the east. That will pull the moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, the Atlantic Ocean, even the Gulf of Caribbean. Pull it to southern Ontario. So it will pull the moisture for the north to southern Ontario. There's some reason east that will push the high pressure for the north. The high pressure will block the moisture from Pacific Ocean and near Pacific, whatever. So let's look at pressure patterns starting from 8 p.m. There is something 1012 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. August 28th. So 1020 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. August 29th. So 1060, 1020, 1080 millibars of pressure. Let's go to 8 p.m. 1016 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next tower, which is August the 21st, 31st. 1016, 1012 millibars of pressure. So after this, the average temperature is going to drop, and the full forecast will be released by September 1st. So let's look at 5 p.m. There is something. So line said will be white temperature on our Collingwood, Charlie, Midland, Adela, Betty, Bablasos. Oku, Hampton, Sissaga, Brampton, Orange, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffer, Lashua, Uxbridge, Cobra, Peterborough, Dorset, Second, 0.2 probability to say, Padre Ghostway. Like Varsity heavy superfine laser by the 5 standing nag on the lake, but has more 0.25 millimeters array for nag on Lake Nag Varsity. Let's go to EP. Line said, Obi Wharton. Palm Beach Inland, Oku, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangewood, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffer, Lashua, Uxbridge, Cobra, Peterborough, Beaver, Nag on the Lake Nag, Varsity Old, Portsmouth Nag on the Lake Nag, Varsity is gonna get some 0.1 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 p.m. So, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Sotheby, Midland, those is second got some 0.1 millimeters of rainfall, including Portsmouth Nag, Varsity, and Coburg, Beaver. So let's go to AA understand because 11 year is and then line zero base boils in the second get some 0.1 millimeters array in the bar. Let's look at 2 p this something line zero be white and boils in on the way white on. Those second get some 0.1 millimeters array in bar. Let's go to 5 p this something. Line zero be white and Collingwood, those second get some 0.25 millimeters array for let's go to AP 0.25 millimeters array for let's go to level B at this nothing else let's go to AA at this and thing boy Olsen's going to get some 0.25 on 2.5 millimeters so let's go to level D at this and thing so boy Olsen's 0.5 on Collingwood's going to be 2.5 millimeters Collingwood 2.5 Berry 0.25 millimeters let's go to 2B at this and thing Betty, Pavlas, Georgia, Oko, Sissaga, Brampton, Oito. Nag on the Lake Nag, Fossil Passman, Usual Market. There was second got some 0.5 millimeters rainfall, including Calico super 5 millimeters. So let's go to 5 p.m. So Collingwood, Betty, Alala, Georgia, Elias. So Oko, Hampton, Sissaga, Brampton, Oito. Toronto, Brisbane, Newmarket, Nag, Fossil Passman, Nag on the Lake 0.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 2 p.m. This something. So Oku, Amson, Sissaga, Brampton, Oincho, Toronto, Brisbane, Newmarket, Stouffer. Those significant 0.5 millimeters of rainfall, including Pattern on the lake. So let's go to 11 p.m. There is nothing else. 8 a.m. There is something. So boils in Hanover, Collingwood, Dunderby, Sotheby, Beatty, Babylon, Georgia, Walala. Sissaga, Brampton, or Ritual, Toronto, Israel, the market. Parts of Scarborough is going to get some 0.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 p.m. Port Elton, Ottawa, Petty, Beverly, Georgia, Scarborough, Stowford, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Sissaga, Brampton, Whitehall, Uxbridge, Peterborough, Coburg. Those are going to get some 0.5 millimeters of rainfall to the Collingwood. So 2.5 millimeters to Collingwood. Inland's going to be 0.5 millimeters. Let's look at 2 p.m. Something Collingwood, Petty, Georgia, Beverly, Sissaga, Brampton, Whitehall, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stowford, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Cobra, Peterborough, Belford, those second got some 0.1 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 5 p.m. Something. Beverly Hills, Peterborough, Belford's going to get some 0.1 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 8 p.m. Something. So Beverly Hills, Uxbridge, those second got some 0.1 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Lambian is not girls. And is something so. Line said Ubi, Wharton, Collingwood, Betty, not Betty, Beverly Hills, down Toronto, Uxbridge, those is going to get some 0.1 millimeters of rainfall. Boyards and Hanover. Going to get some 2.5. Hamilton 0.2, 0.5, Orco 0.5 millimeters. So let's go to Levity and is something so. Line said Ubi, down to be Salabin, la 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 la. Oku, Amton, Saga, Bramson, Ointo, Taran, Television, Market, Scarborough, Stoffel, those second 0.1 millimeters of rainfall. Beverly, Beverly, Jotidia. But Olsen, Anamur is going to be 6.5 millimeters. Watches is 2.5 millimeters. Ashma is going to get sunlight is 2.5, heavy is 6.5 millimeters. So let's go to the next tower, which is 2 p.m. There is something. Line said Obi, Dunderby, Salaby, Milan, Oku, Amazon, Sisaga, Brampton, Oincho, Dananto, Richmond, the market. Those is going to get some 0.1 millimeters. Scarborough 0.25. Topos going to get some 2.5. Ux 2.5. Ashwell, heavy is going to be 6.5. Lies 2.5. But also, Harbour is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's look at our capacity 0.15 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 5 p.m. This I think so. Line said Obi, Poyaz, Thunderby, Salabil, Alala, Jotinia, Bablassos, Oku, Abated, Sisaga, Brabtate, Oito, Thunder, Tobicho, you market those is gonna get some 0.15 millimeters of rainfall. I got like I mean 0.25, this is 0.5, so this more 2.5 millimeters of rainfalls in our capacity than on the lake. Perry is 2.5 millimeters, a little bit, lad. Only about 6.15 millimeters, Barton's 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to AP days, I think. Palm Beach is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall, and Beach, Salabeach 2.5 millimeters, Bailey, Alalas 2.5 millimeters, Scarborough, Stoffel, Toronto, Victoria, Market. Fabulous Georgia line says 0.55 millimeters. Nag and Lake Abyss 2.5 lies 0.5, including Nag facilities 2.5 millimeters. So Collingwood 6.15 millimeters. So let's go to the next tower, which is 11 p.m. So like said, OB. Collingwood, Betty, Georgia, Billy Isos, Brampton, Orangewood, Richmond, Newmarket, those are good to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Peterborough 0.25 millimeters. So let's look at total precipitation. So let's look at total precipitation after loss probably. So 8 p.m. August the 28th. So Hope says 0.7 millimeters. Line says gonna get some 1 millimeters. Bombi 0.7. Salabay 0.9. And length's gonna be 0.6 millimeters. So built to be 0.6. Georgia is gonna be 0.6 millimeters. Very 0.24 millimeters on the low, 0.7 millimeters. Agfast is 0.3 millimeters. 4 ounces, 0.6. Hanover 0.6 millimeters. Collingwood 1 millimeter. So let's go to the next tower, which is 8 p.m. August 29th. So Agfast City is like 0.3. Heavy is gonna be 0.7 millimeters. Hamilton Oka 1 millimeter. Branton 1 millimeter. 6 seconds 1 millimeter. Toronto 0.6. Which one else can it be? 1 millimeters. New markets 2 millimeters. Orange show 2 millimeters. Hooks 2 millimeters. Shortiness 9 millimeters. Bablas 7. He's gonna get some 2 millimeters. And the last gonna get some 5 millimeters. And the last gonna get some 6 millimeters. Part 2 millimeters more. Also, it's gonna get some 2 millimeters. However, it's gonna get some 3 millimeters. Collingwood 3 millimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. August the 8th, 30th. So Collingwood's 3 millimeters, 4 ounces, 2 millimeters, Hannover's 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters, so Ooks is 4 millimeters, the market only so 4 millimeters, branch 2 millimeters, August 2 millimeters, daughter the 2 millimeters. Scarborough, IBS 2 millimeters, light is going to get some 0.9 millimeters of rainfall. Sardinia, Bablas is going to get some 2 millimeters, 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters. Alaska is 7 millimeters. Salaby is going to get some 0.8 millimeters, 0.8 millimeters. Tanabe is going to get some 0.6 millimeters. We know 2 millimeters. Coburg is going to get some 0.4 millimeters. Bill is going to be 0.8 millimeters. Local heavy is going to be 1 millimeters lightest. That's heaviest. Light is going to get some 0.3 millimeters. So, let's go to next tower, which is EPL, August the 31st. So, for Olsen, 11 degrees. That's 11 millimeters. Hanover is going to get some 13 millimeters. White 9 millimeters. Hope the line says going to get some 3 millimeters. So, Collingwood 13 millimeters. Hanover is going to get some 7 millimeters, and the beach is gonna get some 7 millimeters of rainfall. Everywhere there for super 5 millimeters. Hamilton Oaks 1 millimeter, Manchester 2 millimeters, Stowe 5 millimeters, Scarborough is gonna be 4 millimeters, Dara 2 millimeters. The market orange show 2 is 6 millimeters, Oaks was 5 millimeters, Ashore 8 millimeters. So Churchinians 5 millimeters, 4 millimeters of rainfall. Beverly is gonna get some 8 millimeters, Eddie's gonna get some 7 millimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is let's go to air temperature patterns. So, starting from, let's go to 7 a.m. August 28th. So, Watch at 30 degrees Wilson, 16 degrees Honduras, 40 degrees Collingwood, 40 degrees Sotheby's, gonna be 16 degrees. Thunderbees at 17 degrees, Bombees at 13 degrees, and Inland's gonna be 13 degrees. Thunderbees gonna get some 16 degrees. Hoops is going to be 50 degrees. Line is going to be 40 degrees. Everywhere for 70 degrees. Hamilton 60 degrees. It's like 70 degrees. Bad 40 degrees. Tofu 40 degrees. Scarborough 40 degrees. Down at 50 degrees. The market also 30 degrees. Hooks is 30 degrees. Asher 50 degrees. The borough 40 degrees. Cowboy 60 degrees. Bravo 50 degrees. Jordan 60 degrees. So. Philly ice is 50 degrees, and he's gonna get some 14 degrees, 11 degrees. Alala's gonna get some 40 degrees. So let's go to Alala, 40 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, which is 3 p.m. There is something. So there is something. So watch us with 20 degrees for us. 90 degrees. Hanover's gonna be 20 degrees. Hoops Airlines said 20 degrees. Collingwood 90 degrees. Sotheby's gonna be 20 degrees. 21. 19 Bombeys 90 degrees. Sunny Beach gonna be 90 degrees. Hampshire Air Force 21.5 degrees. Hamilton Oaks 21. Sissaga 20 degrees. Brampton 21 degrees. Stowford 21 degrees. Scarborough 21.5 degrees. Darlington 20 degrees. Newmarket 21 degrees. Sunny Shores 20 degrees. 22. Uxbridge 21 degrees. Sasha 20 degrees. Speedwood 20 degrees. Coburg 20 degrees. Belleville is going to get some 22 degrees. Ortigia is going to be 19.5 degrees. Adela's going to be 19.5 degrees. Eddie's going to get some 21 degrees. Philly Ice is going to get some 21 degrees. So let's go to next London. Let's go to next tower, which is 7 a.m. August the 29th. So White and 30 degrees, Wales and 16 degrees. Hanover is going to get some 15 degrees. Lingwood to 14 degrees. Hope is going to get some line says Hope is going to be 17 degrees. 50 degrees, 70 degrees actually. So Collingwood 40 degrees. Hanover is going to get some 70 degrees. Hanover is going to be 90 degrees. Beach is going to get some 16 degrees. Inland is going to get some 13 degrees. So everywhere there falls 40 degrees. Hamilton Oaks 50 degrees, 50 degrees, 60 degrees. Oak ABS is that's the cold. Warmest coldest 50 degrees Pattern, 30 degrees over, 30 degrees Scarborough, 40 degrees under, 50 degrees Newmarket, always over 12 degrees. Uxbridge, 12 degrees Oshawa, 40 degrees Peterborough, 11 degrees Colbert, 50 degrees Belleville, 30 degrees Georgina, 70 degrees. And he's gonna get some 12 degrees. Everybody else is gonna get some 12 degrees. So let's go to Lilla. It's gonna be 12 degrees. So it's actually 12 degrees and la la la. So let's go to the next tower, which is 3 p.m. It is something somewhere else in 22. Anna was 23. March is 24. Hope says it's gonna be 24. Light says it's gonna be 24. Everyone was 24 degrees. After the Oak is 25 degrees. But after 25. Sasaki 24 degrees down to 23 Snowfall, 23 Scarborough, it's gonna be 23 down to 23 Newmarket, 24 Orangewood, 25 Uxbridge, 22 Oshawa, 24 to 2 degrees Peterborough, 22 Goldberg, 21 Belleville, 21 Georginia's gonna get some 24 degrees, and Phineas is gonna get some 24 degrees, and he's gonna get some 24 degrees, Sutherland's gonna get some 23 degrees, it's gonna be 24 degrees. That gonna get some 22 degrees. Bombay's gonna get some 24 degrees. And last gonna be 24 degrees. In Milan, 24 degrees. Milan, Collingwood, 24 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, which is 70, and it is something. So, what else in 90 degrees onwards, 80 degrees Warton, 80 degrees. Oops, 19 degrees, 90 degrees Collingwood, 80 degrees Bombay, 90 degrees. Celebrate 20 degrees and last good the beach gonna get some 20 degrees and last gonna get some 20, 80 degrees. Everyone apples 80.5 degrees. Happen to locals 20 degrees. Local warm is 20 degrees. Cold is gonna be 90 degrees. Bratch 80 degrees. Dover 80 degrees. Cabros 90 degrees. 80.5. Temperatures 90 degrees. Newmarket, Ochos 70 degrees. Hooksville 70 degrees. Oshawa 80 degrees. Peterborough 80 degrees. Old Coburg 20 degrees. Buffalo's gonna get some 20 degrees. Georgina's gonna get some 20 degrees. 90 degrees. 80, 70 degrees. Philly Isles 80, 70 degrees. Solola's gonna get some 80 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, which is 3 p.m. August the 30th. So, World's at 23. Ottawa's 24. March at 24. Hope State's gonna get some 23.5 lines, so 23.5. Collingwood's 24 degrees. Ottawa's gonna get some 23. Dunleavy's 23. Bombay's gonna get some 22.5. And that's gonna get some 23 degrees in Midland. Everywhere about 26 degrees. Hamilton Oakle's 25. Brandon 24. Oakle warmest 25. Sissac, that's the Oakle warmest. Coolest coming 24. Sissac 24. Darwinton 23. Soulful 23. Scarborough 23. Newmarket 23. Orange 23. Uxbridge 23. Oshawa 22. Peterborough 23. Goldberg 22. Belleville 23. Georgina 23. Baddies 23. Beverly Hills getting. So, Wharton. So let's look at Olala. Olala's gonna get some 24 degrees, and he's gonna get some 22 degrees. So let's go to 8 a.m. August the 31st, 2000. So Wharton 90 degrees, Worlds 90 degrees, Honors 90 degrees, Collingwood 80 degrees, Salamis 19 degrees, Bombay's gonna get some 80 degrees, Thunderby's gonna get some 22 degrees, and that's gonna get some 18 degrees. So everywhere there was 21.5 degrees. San Francisco 22 degrees. That's the warmest. That's coldest. That's warmest in the old coldest 21 22 degrees. Ranch 21 degrees. Stouffville 90 degrees. Scarborough 20 degrees. Downtown Toronto is going to be 21 degrees. Newmarket Orange Hills 80 degrees. Uxbridge 80 degrees. Ashford 90 degrees. Peterborough 70 degrees. Coburg 90 degrees. Seville it's going to be 80 degrees. Hope says gonna get some 90 degrees. Line says gonna get some 90 degrees. So let's go to Palm Beach. Gonna be 20 degrees on the beach. It's gonna be 20 degrees, 29, 21 degrees. It's in on the beach. So let's go to London. Let's go to next tower, which is Georgia, 20 degrees. So the last gonna get some 90 degrees. It's gonna be 80.5 degrees. Bablas is gonna get some 80 degrees, so let's go to next tower. 2 p.m. August the 31st. So why are temps 23 degrees? Port Elton's gonna get some 24 degrees. Hanover's gonna be 26 degrees. So Sexy 25. But we're at 26.5. I'm in the Ocals 24. Warm is in the Ocals 24. Sisaga's coldest, that's the coldest in Oka. It's 22 brands, Sissaga 22 brands, 23 Stofu, 23 Scarborough, 23 Down Under, 22 Newmarket, 22 Orange Toast, 22 Uxas, 23 Ashore, 22 Peterborough, 23 Kobe, 22 Bravo, 23 Shortinias, 23 Plaza, 23 Betty's gonna get some 22 degrees, Alaska to get some 22 degrees. Solid base gonna get some 24 degrees, and last 24 degrees. And the beach gonna be 23 degrees. One beach gonna get some 23 degrees. So let's go to the Collingwood 23 degrees. So say it's gonna get some 21 degrees. Line says gonna get some 24 degrees. That's the line said. So let's go to next. There is no next tower. Which is it's gonna be 23 degrees. That's in Wharton. That makes automatically Hoops is 21 degrees. That's in Hoops is 22 degrees. Line says gotta get some 21 degrees. So this is the end of the video. So it's actually it's gonna be 23 degrees in line said. So this is the end of the video. So